by shopping for cars. Studies show that women are often discriminated against by car salesmen. One survey found women being quoted a higher price than men twice as often as the other way around, and by an average of almost $400. At one dealership, Chris and Julie both go in asking about one of the cars on the lot. It's a demo with 4,000 miles on it.
What would we be talking about in price, just to
well,
give me a
because
feel?
it's a demo, they would work with you on the price.
But watch how the sales manager deals with Julie, turning the liability of a slightly used car into an asset.
If that car were like brand new, coming right off the lot, instead of having 4,000 miles on it, what?
Same price.
Same price? So technically it's just a new car no matter what?
Yeah. The nice thing about getting a demo is the car is already broken in. You know, new cars have to be broken in.
Different treatment is one thing, but as we've said, the real complaint is about different prices. We decide to go to one of Marge Schott's dealerships. She's the owner of the Cincinnati Reds, who's been suspended from baseball for racial and ethnic slurs. She advertises that her people treat the gals as well as the guys. If not, they can punch the salesperson. Julie picks a Geo tracker at the front of the lot as we watch from a van parked across the street.
What is the price you have on this?
$99.95.
$99.95. That's the first price the salesman quotes. Julie then asks to take a test drive, but the salesman says he needs to drive the car into the street because of insurance regulations.
Is this standard that you have to drive off the lot in the vehicles?
Yeah, our insurance is goofy. You figure we got a couple $1 million worth of inventory, you're probably not real familiar with the vehicle.
Julie negotiates for half an hour and gets him to come down from his initial price of $99.95.
I mean, what's the best price I could get on that?
Oh, yeah.
From you?
I mean,
like, how low can I go down to? 8s?
Let's say 4 on the...
No?
You know, because I have somebody that's interested.
Get you in for about 94. Those cars are hot.
$9,400. That's Julie's best deal, knocking $600 off the price. Now it's Chris's turn. Watch the salesman's first offer to him.
92, 93.
92, 93.
I mean, we'll do whatever it takes during your business, but...
Within minutes of walking in the door, Chris's first price is $200 better than Julie's best price. And Chris isn't finished yet.
It buzzed around a little bit.
The salesman lets him take the car off the lot by himself, not even a mention of insurance regulations. And when Chris returns, the salesman comes down in price even further.
You're thinking around, what, 89, 90,000?
Yeah.
That's fair.
$8,900, $500 better than Julie's deal. We take Chris and Julie to a park nearby to show them the tape. Julie is annoyed that Chris got a better deal, but what really bothers her are their test drives.
Yeah, just go that way.
Wait a minute.
At the light, make a right.
He's gonna let you drive without him.
What do you think?
And he wouldn't even let me drive the car off the lot. I mean, even with him in the car. I mean, what was I going to do? You know, take out the front line of cars? Well, now I might now, if I were to go back.
Should we go back?
Yeah.
Kevin, hi. Chris Wallace from ABC News. How are you?
How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I want to ask you about a little experiment that we're doing. Do you treat men and women customers the same here?
I try to.
We tell him that we sent our 2 testers in undercover to see how they'd be treated. He explains he let Chris drive off the lot, but not Julie, because he was busy when Chris came in. As for the different prices he quoted them... It does seem remarkable to us that she walks in, he walks in a few hours later, and he gets a $500 cheaper price.
Well, prices can be different from 1 hour to the next. It all depends on the mood of the boss, what we're doing, how busy it is, how many cars we're selling.
No sex bias here.
No, not at all.
Is there a difference in selling a car to a man and a woman?
There's a difference in the way that you do need to treat them. You need to be a little slower with women generally because women are more think about a type of people than men are.
So how do you treat a woman differently?
It depends on the situation. I mean, I'm a little slower with women. I'm a little less technical and a little bit more about the things that they want to know.
We showed this and all the other tapes in our experiment to Judith Lichtman and to William Bilby, chairman of the sociology department at the University of California at Santa Barbara.
As an individual, he knows nothing about her. He doesn't know how hard she negotiates with anybody else over other kinds of things, with her boss or whatever. But he's behaving towards her based on just her gender.
Any legal protection for Julie?
Virtually none. There is no federal law for sure that protects her against someone steering her to a higher price.